Well, it is official. States have begun to call for a constitutional convention to go against the Second Amendment, and it all began in California. Now, let's start with what it takes to pull together a constitutional convention. First and foremost, it takes 2/3 of the states, that would be 34 states in our union, to call together a constitutional convention. And if that is achieved, and that's a big if, then it takes 3/4 of the states to approve it, and that would be 38 of the 50 states. So 34 states have to call it, and 38 states have to approve it. Now, let's start with, there has never been a constitutional convention called in the United States since the original Constitution. Now, there has been amendments to the Constitution, but what it took was it went through Senate, and it still took 38 of those states to approve it. So there has been moments in time where the Constitution has changed, but that's what it took. So this all began in California with Gavin Newsom. On September 15th, he officially called together a constitutional convention. So right now, out of 34 states for it to come together, we have one. So we have one. So we need an additional 33 states to call this. And then in order to get approved, you're gonna need, or 34 states to call it, and then in order to get approved, you're gonna need 38 states. I don't foresee this happening, especially in an effort to ratify the Second Amendment, because ultimately what Gavin Newsom is shooting for is to add an amendment, more of a Safer Communities Act kind of thing. So that's what we're looking at, but it has begun. You know, it's something that we definitely need to keep our eye on, and we definitely will keep our eye on. But again, as of now, we have one of 34 states calling it, and then we need 38 states to approve it. So I don't believe this is going anywhere, but it has begun. It kind of gives you an idea of what it is people are eyeing and the things they're looking for. And we're only a few elections away from this being a reality. Right now, it is not a reality, but we have an election year next year, and we're only one election away from this being a reality. So any thoughts or insight, put that below. I definitely wanted to draw your attention to this because I haven't seen anything in the media about it. And I wanted to make sure you knew about it here on God, Family, and Guns. Any thoughts or insight, put that below. I do want to take a second and say most people that watch this channel are not subscribers to this channel. Please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it greatly increases our ability to get our message out. That link is below. But by far, the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. Never hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.